Hello, it has been a while, hasn't it? It's been about 2.5, 3 weeks. And to be honest with you, I've still been training, probably not as hard as I was before when you had me. Well, I had you guys to tell me when I wasn't training enough or how I was training, but I've been still cracking on through. Little bits of change in the garage, had a bit of a swap around, got rid of the adjustable bench. With that leg extension, leg curl on it, I am getting another bench and just having a look around, waiting for one to come up. Had a bit of a move around, as you can see, got a lot more space over here. The cable machine that was at the back is now tucked into the corner and runs in line with that high pulley machine as well. I've also got rid of some stuff. So I had loads of kettlebells, sold those kettlebells online. Also sold a few other bits as well. I had a spare rack, sold that. What else? Yeah, just a few other bits. But all right, all good. And you can always sell gym equipment. That was the thing. So that's maybe about 300 quid, 350 quid. So that'll go on. Some new rear tyres for my car when the MOT comes up, because I am on slicks right now. So yeah, they're going to be expensive tyres. I'm going to get them done tomorrow. So that cash from the gym equipment is going straight to the back of my car on the wheels. C'est la vie. Right, let's cut away from that. Let's say talk about what we're doing this evening. We're going to be supersetting. So we're going to start off with 100 kg for 3 sets on bench. We're going to superset that with some wide lat pull down. After we've done those 6 sets, there's 3 of each, we're then going to go on to close grip pull downs, and we're going to couple those in with some flies. Okay, some standing cable flies. So that'll get rid of a good 3, 6, 9, 12 sets. The next 12 sets after that is going to be cable bicep curls, and that's going to be with straight bar tricep extension. So that'll get rid of another 6. And then to finish off, we're going to be doing some landmine. Okay, so we're going to be using landmine. So the final 6 sets, we're going to be doing 3 sets of hack squats with landmine, and we're going to be using a Viking press for hitting some shoulders. So we're hitting chest today, we're hitting arms today, we're hitting back, legs. Boom, 24 sets. Let's get this underway. As you know, love an edit, not. So let's just crack on. Haven't bothered with a warm up. We're going to go straight into 100 kg, 410. And as I said, we're going to superset that with some, well, that's such a low bench. Right, let's go. Okay, happy days, good. So it was 10 repetitions on 100 kg. Always like to warm up so it doesn't give me DOMS, delayed muscle soreness, but there we go. Right, so we're going to go, as I said, straight into some wide grip lateral pull down. Nice, good. Good. Right, to be honest with you, I was going to stick to the same weight for all 3 sets, but that 100 kg for 10 was a sick warm up. That ain't going to get the job done, is it? So what we're going to do is, let's grab another 5, put it on there, do 110 kilo, and we'll also go up some weight on that pull down as well, because that felt decent, but decent doesn't get you optimum gains. So we'll go up on both of those. So that's all good. So next time I see you, we'll be hitting 110. And what's that, about 75 about 10 kilos under my body weight at the moment. That'll be set number 2. Catch you back in a sec. Right, we're back. And I forgot to tell you, usually I'd give you a bit of an update as to kind of what I'm watching. So as you know, love my Dorian Yates and everyone else, but it's not a bodybuilding doc this evening, peeps. It is.
Do you guys take advice from people that don't look like you're taking the advice they're giving you? Do you guys take advice from people that you don't want to become? This is so weird. People come to me all the time and they're like, hey, what would you say if this person said this to you? Because I got my family saying...
Andy Elliott. Bit of a car salesman. Well, he is a car salesman, that's his background. But he does sales training, he's massive in America. Blew up from kind of COVID onwards, so he's been huge. It's like 6-7 figure business now. Oh, sorry, 7-8 figure business. I think he's into like 10 million or so. So he's doing very well for himself. But yeah, he does sales training all over the shop. And if you're starting to get the idea, what floats my boat, weight training, cars, and sales and marketing. So yeah, this is good. So I mixed it up. Oh. Right, so 110 kilos. Let's get this done. Oh, jeez, got it stuck up there a little bit on that. I think, as I said, I swapped over the benches, so I sold the adjustable bench a couple of days ago and I haven't done flat since. So this is a much lower bench than that adjustable bench I had, and I haven't changed these. So I'm so used to using that adjustable bench, as you might have saw there, rock the bench a little bit at the top there, because the bar hit this part here. Needs to lift it up a bit. Or actually, to be honest with you, probably just need to take it from 2 down to 1. Go down to the bottom of it. As I said, that is really low. It's not my ideal bench, as I've talked about before. It is a decent bench, do you know what I mean? It's a flat bench. But for me, I don't know, just a little bit too padded. And it's also, might not look it, but it's quite a wide bench as well. I prefer a narrow bench when I'm benching. I like to feel that it's literally supporting my spine, but that's it. I like to be able to get the lats there, wrap around the bench and push. That one tends to, because it's wider, kind of my lats sit on it. It doesn't feel like I'm getting that push through. It doesn't let me get all of that momentum through. That probably sounds like a load of crap, but I know what I mean. Right, let's go for set number 2. So here I'm just trying to make sure I get a full stretch. Yeah, so it's about driving down at the bottom. Full stretch at the top. Easy money. Good, right. We're going to stick with that 110 kilo for the next set. Stick with that weight as well, that's felt decent. And as I said, we're then going to swap the wide for the close grip, and we're going to swap the press for the fly. But we've got one more set to do, and then we'll be hammering on for that. So see you back in a sec. Right, final set, 110 and wide grip. Moved from Andy Elliott onto Grant Cardone. Those that are into their sales and marketing would have no doubt heard of Grant Cardone. Some people like him, some people absolutely hate him. I think he's got a lot about him. Let's be honest, he's got very successful businesses, so you can't be doing that much wrong. But yeah, very good. But this one video I'm watching, it's one of his live sales training. Bloody good, really good. Especially great techniques and thought patterns to pick up as a novice amateur salesperson. Right, let's hit 110 kilos. Let's go big or go home. Yeah, I seriously have to remember, as soon as I strip this down this evening, before I leave the garage, to drop this down one, because that is far too high on this really low bench. Bloody hell. Right, we're going to hit our last set of wide lat pull down before we move on to flies and close grip back. See you back in a sec. Right, so just took a quick opportunity, take a minute out just to drop those stands, as I said. Really will help. Also drop the adjustable arms as well, because they were fairly high. As you probably saw, I was put off a couple of times where I just brushed against them on that last set on 110, which you don't need, do you? Right, final set wide, then we're going to go into close grip with cable flies, and away we go. Good, good. Right. Oh. Okay, good. Right, so we're going to go straight in to some close grip pull down. But before we do that, I'm going to kick off with our first set of flies. So let's get going. So these are just positioned mid-chest. Oh. 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 Want to make sure I'm nice and chest proud as well. Oh. These are a fly, not a press. Nice, good. Right, I can definitely go up on that. That was far too light. Double the weight on that, I think. There we go, that'll do. Cool. Whack some more weight on that. We're going to go with some close grip now. There we go, that'll be decent enough. Let's go. So I do like a superset. Oh, means you can just minimise your rest. Nice. Alright, see if we can get you a bit closer, shall we, this time? About there will do, won't it? That'll look decent. Alright, let's go. Nice, good. Good, good, good. Right, so we'll crack on. Hit another set of these close grip. Picking up the pace a little bit now as well. There. Oh, Jesus. Right. Whew. Jeez. Okay. Right. Final set of flies. Oh. Right. Okay. Final set of close grip, and then we're going to go on to some cable bicep curls and tricep extensions. So we've got to finish off nicely with these. Whew. Oh, right. Job's a good one. Right. Right. Now we're going to move on to, as I said, we're going to move on to, move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. That's where my patience starts flying a bit. Give me the bloody pin. There are some positives about having your dip bar in front of your lat pull down machine, which means it's a space saver. It's also a pain in the arse when you pin, you're stuck behind it as well. Right, let's go there. Issues finding the hole. Right, so we're going to go with some straight bar tricep extensions, and we're going to double that up with some cable curls as well. So all we're going to do is I'm going to keep that weight on there. Because my biceps are half decent. Okay, right. So we're going to go curls, cable curls, straight bar triceps, hit some bis and tris, and then we'll finish off with some legs. Oh, where is it? There we go. Right, so we're going to start with tricep extensions first. Far too light, even for 15 reps. God, bloody adverts. Right, let's hit. Right, we're going to hit some curls now. Only fair in it. Right, let's get this going on. So just a cheeky superset. Biceps and triceps. Oh, okay. Whew. Jesus. Right. Flippin' heck. Right, we've got another 2 sets of tricep extensions and arms. Let's go. Yeah, Grant Cardone I'm watching now.
9 miles, and he ends up on the coast of Spain. True story. Okay, so we go to the Rock of Gibraltar. It's owned by the British.
Of course it is, we own everything. Come on, Grant, get it together. Right. Let's hit. It's like he's surprised we actually own something. Worse than bloody Donald Trump. Okay. Nice, good. Right, we're going to hit some biceps. I do like this video of his actually. For those people that like sales training, sales strategy, you should watch it. I can't remember what it's called. Let me see if I can see it. It's Grant Cardone does live sales training session. Stick it in. It's behind the whiteboard. Really interesting what he talks to you about value. So product value versus the perception of price. Versus the perception, if it's our product and service, what we believe is valuable to the customer and actually what is. And what he's talking about here is he went on holiday with his wife, the Rock of Gibraltar. His wife wanted to go up and see these monkeys at the top of the rock. They travelled there for 2.5 hours just to get to the Rock of Gibraltar. Went around all these tour, little buses, these people that just take up couples and stuff. And he approached each one and just said, right, well, my wife and I have just travelled 2.5 hours to get here. what's the quickest route up there to see the goddamn monkeys, then come back down? This is for my wife. Go up there, and they were like, hour and a half. He's like, I just travelled 2.5 hours. I can see the bloody top of the Rock of Gibraltar from here. How can that take an hour and a half? Well, we go around here, we go around there, we let you see this, we let you see that. So I don't want to see any of that. I want to take my wife to see these goddamn monkeys at the top of the Rock of Gibraltar. No, it's an hour and a half. Wait, take me up there, show me the monkeys, save yourself an hour and 20 minutes, and go and make some more money. I don't think my manager would be very happy with that. No, it's an hour and a half. And he was like, forget it. And he asked and asked, and it was about 2 or 3 people said exactly the same thing. So he came to a person that just said to me, like, you want to do what? Get me up there, 10, 15 minutes. Let's see the monkeys. My wife's happy, we're back down, we're gone. And the guy was like, everything else? You want to see everything else? He's like, no. He was like, how much? He was like, we'll pay you the exact same money as it would be for an hour and a half. The guy's eyes just lit up. Okay, sir, get in. Treated him like absolute royalty. 15, 20 minutes up there, monkeys, 15, 20 minutes back. Saved himself an hour. Guy made exactly the same money. And he picked up some tourists straight after Grant. Literally left his bus. Doubled his money. Do you see what I mean? Match the product and service to the customer. Not the customer to the product and service. Do you know what I mean? So literally, find out what your customers want and match your product and service to what your customers want. Not what you believe they want. Do you know what I mean? If there's no demand, you're not going to sell much. There's got to be demand for your product. Many a good idea has absolutely fallen on its arse because there just wasn't the audience and the interest, although we believed there was. But yeah, good video, you should watch it. I've watched it maybe 50 times. Happy days, good, right. We've got one more set each of those tricep extensions and arm curls. Then we're going to go on to some shoulder press, landmine with a Viking, and we're going to do some possibly squat or hack squat, see how I feel. The 3 sets on there as well. So we'll be using the old landmine for that bad boy. Do love a landmine exercise, but I shall see you back in 2 seconds. Hello, we're back in the room. Final set, tricep extensions, straight bar. Let's smash this one out. We're going with a slightly closer grip. Let's go for some decent volume on this. Right, very conscious that I'm going to be going from a tricep extension straight into shoulder press, hence starting with triceps. So it'll give me just a little bit longer by doing these cable curls for biceps. Give me a little bit longer with this set included before we have to go on to those Viking press, which will be hitting your delts and of course your triceps as well. Right, let's get this last set done and then we'll get the landmines set up. Nice, good. Right. Job's a good one. Let's get these landmines set up. See you back in a sec. Right, people, we are back. We're all set up for the landmine. So we're going to hammer some shoulder press before we move on to some legs in a minute. So we're going to hit about 3 or 4 sets of this. So as I said, easy landmine. If you haven't used these before, you're missing out. I've literally just got the landmine extension just nicely propped, nice and stable underneath the high pulley machine. I've then got my 6-foot Olympic bar, which weighs in about 15 kilos, but it is very much a vessel for these weights to sit in. Yeah, and then you've got your Viking press here. So we're going to go through 3 sets. We're going to hit standard shoulder press. Okay, we're going to go outside. That one really hits home with the delts. And we're going to go inside to bring in a little bit more triceps, but very much kind of front delts on there. Okay, we've loaded 2 20s on there, so we've got 40 kg. So we're going to go through some 3 sets. Then once we've done those 3 sets with the different grips, we'll finish with a final set of standard as well. So it'll go standard, wide grip, close grip, wide grip. Okay. Right. Set 1 of 4 down. Next one, we're going to hit some wide here. And that one is a killer. So I'll see you back in a second. Okay, right. Okay. So we went with the standard grip. Now we're going to go wide. As I said, these ones really deliver hard on these delts. So all we're going to do is... Okay, here we go. Oh, Jesus. That one really, absolutely batters the delts. All good. Right, next one. This is a tricep killer. We're going close here. Very much mimicking those types of like flat or incline close grip press for triceps. The cracking one for front delts, really good for triceps. So I'm going to give myself a 30-second rest, swap over videos, see you back in a sec. We're now going close grip. I'm literally just going to transition from one to the other. We're going to do standard straight after, then we're on to legs to finish. Because I still haven't had my dinner. It's almost 7:30, and one is getting a bit hangry. No, not really, but I'm just hungry. Okay, so we're going to move along. This is close grip. Right. Okay. Give myself about 30 seconds. And we're just going to finish off with some standard grip. Oh. This used to be the way I trained all the time. Full body workout every single session. Full body workout 5 days a week. Wasn't necessarily the strongest I've been, but aesthetically, I was absolutely ripped. Right, let's go. Yeah, like bloody single digit body fat. I was about early 30s, or I'm like late 40s now, but ripped to hell. I should have got into CrossFit around that time, I would have been bloody good. Right. Shoulders in a nutshell. Swap it over. We'll finish with some legs. See you back in a sec. So we are back. Final exercise. So we've chucked the Viking press back in the landmine section of the gym. And we've now got the hack squat, landmine. So we just left the same plates on, so we've got 40 kg. Let's squat, people. Nice. Good. Whoa. So all we need to do there is hold it, and then I can palm it off nicely onto there. Happy days. Good. So yeah, really decent bit of kit this. So as I said, you can also use this for a hack squat. Just going to use this for squats this evening. What you need to do, as you saw with me there, squatting. If you squatting, you'll use these squat safety handles. These are the handles I use for hack squat. And all you're doing is, instead of being in front of the landmine, you'll come to the back of the landmine, hold on to the two bits at the end, and then you're going into a hack squat position. And this time pushing back, as opposed to, as you can see, I was pushing forward into the squat. So really hits quads right, it brings in a lot of hands as well, which is good. Right, let's go again. Oh, make sure I'm in the right position. Yeah, it should be all good, shouldn't it? There we go. Right, let's go. Nice. Okay, good. What I might do is I might show you that hack squat position. Be good if you haven't seen this exercise before. You've seen 2 squat there. So just a decent exercise. Also allows you to get arse to grass. Yeah, so really low into the squat and in a nice position. So if you've got a weak back, if your squat's a bit shaky, this just takes you through that plane of movement, yeah, or the right range of motion, because of course the bar, very rigid, you're not going to bend the bar, so you're not going to be all over the place, so it literally takes you up in a nice plane. Yeah, this is a cracking one. But I'll show you the hack squat. Quite sure what will be the best position. I'm going to put you guys there. You might not show it very well at all, but hopefully you'll be able to see it. Right, so we're going to go hack squat last set. So as you know, the last few have been in front of the bar here. Now what I do always forget is I always forget how I get under it. Usually I use the dip machine to get under this, but we're going to see if we can do it without the dip machine. This might be the worst mistake I've ever made. So it needs to get there. Need to turn it on its head. There we go, that's good. Okay, so we're in the other position. We're going forward in this one here. We'll just get out a little bit further. You're coming down into the position here and push up and back. So arse the grass, get those elbows down onto your knees and push through. But with this exercise here, really feel it in the hands as well. Cracking exercise. So put the 2 together, the squat, the front squat, then hack squat, the cracking exercises to do. Nice, good. Then we just spin around, let it come down your body, and then drop it. Nice. As I say, that is a little bit awkward. Usually what I use is, I use a car jack, as you can see in the corner there, or I'll use this part of the dip frame. So I'll put the dip frame just in front of it, just means it's up at this angle, then I can get underneath it into squat or hack squat. But for today, I used and abused that Marcy bench. It's all good in the hood, here to get wasted. But all good, right people, so that is it. So yes, I could have introduced more sets. That was just a nice full body workout, all of about an hour, 24 sets with a bit of chatting with you guys. So we kicked off with what, 100, 110 on the bench, wide high pulley lat pull downs. We then went into, what did we do after that? We did closed grip, didn't we? With flies. We then went on to cable flies for biceps and tricep straight bar extensions. And then we went on to Viking press, and then finished off with some hack squat and squats as well. So yes, could have gone heavier. Yes, could have got more sets, but I'm happy with that. I enjoyed that. It is nice sometimes just to hit a full body workout for an hour, just have a little bit of fun. But that's everything. So as I said, apologies you haven't seen me for about 2.5 weeks. To be honest with you, I kind of kicked off with like getting your biceps to like 19 inches or 20 inches, whatever. Still kind of on that road, enjoying that. But I lost a little bit. I love the 160 kg, which I did from like September to December. When I got it, was just exciting, do you know what I mean? And it's kind of, I think I was just trying to rush into the next challenge. So I was like, yeah, bigger arms and 140 kg, like incline press. And I just got very bored with both quite quickly. And yes, it's about kind of bringing you guys along, but I've got to be enjoying it as well. And I just didn't enjoy the incline. I do love incline, but I was already at 135 to 140. I know I failed it, but yeah, I just didn't have it in me. And I love doing arms, and I am still cracking on with arms. But yeah, still trying to come up with what that next challenge is going to be. As I said, I loved 160, got behind it, so did you. So I'm ultimately trying to find a challenge that I can get behind, really enjoy, but also take you guys along as well. So if you do think of anything, give me a shout. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. If you're training this evening, as I always say, leave nothing on the bench, smash it. If you trained today, I hope it was a bloody good one. Other than that, stay safe. Massive thank you and kudos for, as always, following me, subscribing hopefully as well, and liking the video. Other than that, peace out and I'll catch you on the next one.